Top 5 National Parks in the US. The US is home to 64 with the most breathtaking national parks around the world, with the western states having the largest concentration. They're all really unique and wonderful. Due to COVID-19, the National Park Service (NPS) is gradually restoring parks around the country. But for the time being, certain concessions and amenities will stay closed, and it won't remain business as normal. At this moment, you should visit each park's particular website for information on what is and isn't open. Regardless of limits, all parks retain their most important assets: beautiful landscape, grandeur, and wide open areas, and will eventually return to full capability and operation. So if you are planning a visit in the near future or thinking about future plans, then the Travel Chase video is going to show you the 5 most famous national parks of US. So stick with us until the end of the video. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Travel Chase. Also, hit the bell icon for more updates. Let's get started. Arches National Park, Utah. One of the most imposing national parks, the National Arches Park, is in southeastern Utah. It is the most concentrated natural sand arches in the world, through over 2,000 recorded arches. The park encompasses approximately 70,000 acres of the most beautiful structures of sandstone you have ever seen. You will see balancing rocks, fins, hoodoos, as well as towering pinnacles in adding towards its arches. Although there are never-ending walking opportunities throughout the park, many of the park's most stunning arches are nearly usually the most popular walks. The Delicate Arch Trail brings visitors to the iconic Delicate Arch, 52 meters high, which is on straight registration plates. It is perhaps the world's most renowned arch of natural stone and a necessity. A gradual uphill rise of almost 480 feet is the walk towards the Delicate Arch, and quite tough. The route is around 3 kilometers, and the Arch Trail of landscape brings you to the park's greatest arch, near to the entry of the park. While the entrance spans an astonishing 306 meters, its top is barely 6 inches thick in portions. The park's window region is a very simple section to go through and gives the park's greatest levels of arch. Here, you may observe a spectacular 128 feet high balanced rock double arch with 2 gigantic arches sharing one common ground and turret arch. Even if you don't spend much time exploring arches, or if you don't feel comfortable hiking, you could see a lot of the park simply by following the gorgeous roadway. Make sure you have plenty of time to stop at different points of view and to find great photos. Death Valley National Park, California. The National Park of Death Valley, where we think has more uniqueness than any other national park, is a really fascinating site to explore. Many visitors don't put the word death in their parking list, and how can you blame them? But the park is amazingly gorgeous despite frightening places like Furnace Creek, Badwater, Devil's Playground, as well as Coffin Canyon. The location is called the natural pool of drinking water from a nearby spring that is partly because of the large buildup of salt in the basin, formerly an old lake, which drained 10,000 years ago. The Mesquite sand dunes are among the most scenic dunes that you'll ever discover. At almost 100 meters above sea level, the dunes are famed for their unbelievable shadows cast across their banks during some periods throughout the day. Just mind how far you walk, you might collapse for a step back every 2 steps in the walk of the dunes. Zabriskie Point is likely the most popular point of view in the park that overlooks the huge Badlands as well as the Black Hills. Death Valley is recognized as one of the hottest locations on Earth, with a temperature of 134 degrees Fahrenheit. For summer temperatures, that is not unusual to rise above 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Take lots of water and inform your friends all about your journey when you come home, since that time of year won't find you. Grand Canyon, Arizona. Grand Canyon National Park is among the most magnificent parks in the world, with no distance, located in southwest Arizona. It is a depth mile, 278 kilometers, and a width of 18 miles. It is indeed so big that it can impact the weather in and of itself. The South Rim, Grand Canyon Eastern, and Grand Canyon West and North Rim are 4 areas of it. Even although all places are amazing, South Rim is by far the most popular with visitors. The magnificent canyon was formed by geological action as the Colorado River actually eroded the ground over thousands of years. While the Colorado River runs over 7 states, the geological of the region had left its most astounding impact here. Grand Canyon consists of over 40 main sedimentary rock exposure levels and is one of the planet's greatest studied geological locations. There have been numerous fossils and many geological features in the park survive. It's just stunning. Joshua Tree National Park, California. Joshua Tree National Park, a great desert region in Southern California, is the place where the Mojave and Colorado deserts merge. There are huge rocks, unusual rock formations in Joshua Tree, and thousands of gnarly, twisted Joshua trees that appear like something out of a Dr. Seuss's book that received its name from the area. It is an excellent spot to walk and climb. Keys View seems to be the highest point of view in the Little San Bernardino Mountain Park. It has a lovely breathtaking view of Coachella Valley as well as the hills around. Joshua Tree is strewn with huge masses of rock, a real fantasy of huge rocks. It is a sanctuary for climbers, boulderers, and walkers, not to mention children who just wish to run and play on the enormous rocks. It really is a world-class site for climbers. You will still enjoy walking around the rocks and struggling up when you are not an enthusiastic climber. The rocks are peculiar in that your feet nearly grab them so that you can get up quite easily. Yosemite National Park. Yosemite National Park is among the most gorgeous national parks in Sierra Nevada, California. It offers some of the most stunning landscapes in the world, known for its granite cliffs as well as waterfalls. The park provides unlimited walking and things to do with more than 1,200 square kilometers. Half Dome, an amazing granite dome, is undoubtedly the most visited park in the place. Mirror Lake or Washburn Point Overlook is one of the most stunning places to observe the renowned dome. From here, you enjoy a photo-perfect panorama of the valley with the Great Three, the Capitan, Half Dome, as well as Bridal Veil Fall. This is really an obligatory stop for all. That's all about today's video. Subscribe to the Travel Chase if you haven't done yet. Do give a like and we will be back with more videos. Stay tuned.